Hi Taurus, this is a general message for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and Mars. You guys were, Earth signs were last weekend or last week. So you guys are first this week, okay? Again, this is a general message, so it's not going to resonate with every single Taurus out there. Unfortunately, if it doesn't, feel free to check one of the signs that I mentioned. Your moon is how you think. Your rising is how you present yourself to the world. Venus would be love and relationships, and it does not have to be romantic love or romantic relationships. Jupiter is growth and expansion, good fortune and luck. Mars is action, aggression, sexuality. Okay. Taurus, there will not be an extended for this video. I will try to make it longer, like get all the information that I can out of this spread so that we do not have to have you guys purchase an extended, because I owe the earth signs big time with this reading, okay? These messages are timeless, so whenever you come across it, that's when the message is for you. If you're a cross watcher, and this ends up being about a relationship of any kind, because I'm being guided to talk a lot about relationships. If this is your situation and the characters are out of place, feel free to move them where they go, as long as it is your story, okay? Usually if you're cross-watching for somebody else's sign, and you know that they don't really watch tarot videos or listen to tarot, you would be the main character or the person, like you would take shape of the person. Just put the characters where they go. Simple as that, okay? What am I forgetting? If you would like to book a personal with me, my information is in the description box below. Let's get it popping, Taurus. We ain't got all day to be talking about nonsense. Let's get the message for Taurus. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. What is the current spirit animal for Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and Mars. Spirit animal for Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and Mars. What is the current spirit animal? The swan. Stuck to my finger. A lot of water energy here. We have the swan that stuck to my finger, so it wants to come out. Bottom of the deck is the fish. Okay, so somebody is trying to control their emotions a little too much, and maybe not even trusting your intuition, because you're swimming upstream, swimming in the opposite direction of the intuition, okay? Maybe trusting your intuition is something that's new, and so you are unsure if you really want to do that, okay? The swan here, there's some reflection happening. Could be some emotions coming up that are causing you to think back on a situation, think about a person, think about how things made you feel, and then taking a look at where you are as a result. As a result of past trauma, as a result of perhaps mistakes, like some of you may feel like you're missing somebody that you feel is a soulmate, and you're second guessing it, wondering like, okay, did I swim away from my soulmate? Was that person my soulmate? If they were, are they going to come back? There's a lot of questions that are coming with the swan here. And if it's not about a person, it's just a reflection of things that have caused you to kind of abandon your emotions or control them too much. And now you're finally taking a look at those emotions, taking a look at things that you may have swept under the rug, or things that you may have swam away from too quickly. Not taking away from who you are as a person now, just contemplation and reflection. Like, okay, I am who I am today as a result of whatever happened in the past. What is the strongest goddess energy surrounding Taurus at this time? Strongest goddess energy surrounding Taurus at this time. Athena, inner wisdom, wants to come out, which is, again, trusting your intuition. There's that fish, trusting your intuition. Siggy, Virgo just got the same thing. Take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. That's exactly what this same energy that I'm getting with this swan here. If you're not taking time out, like hermit mode, if you're not kind of like finding solitude, it would serve you to find time to be alone so that you can reflect. Nematona is at the bottom of the deck, sacred space. Create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine. Also, butterfly maiden, transformation. Okay, so I feel like, yeah, I feel like it might feel new to some of you to trust your intuition. The transformation card with the swan card here, I feel like there's definitely been a transformation that took place as a result of things in the past that have helped shape you. And maybe it didn't feel like it helped. Maybe some of you feel like it hurt, but it helped to shape you. Okay, so there's a need for you guys to find solitude and really like take a step back and look at where you are, who you are, what has formed this, like what's helped for this transformation to take place. Also take a look at whether or not you're controlling your emotions and really not allowing them to come to the surface. Some of you have a larger than life personality, but I feel like that could be like you putting your personality on display is how you hide your emotions. Some of you are ready to open up to people, but you're controlling it. Like you feel like you want to open up to somebody, but you're controlling it a little bit instead of letting it happen naturally. It's kind of like it might be a little scary to open up to somebody, especially because you're reflecting, you're contemplating, you're thinking about perhaps you opened up to somebody in the past and things didn't go so well. Or some of you could be thinking about opening up to somebody from the past because you want to get a conversation going about what could have possibly taken place in the past, why you chose to swim away from it or why they chose to swim away from it, and how you've changed or how that experience helped shape you into the person that you are today. Messages for Taurus, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and Mars. Messages for Taurus. Messages, thank you. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Pentacles. What's going on, Taurus? Seven of Swords. Somebody is feeling like regret. Or I feel like maybe with you like looking on the past, looking at things of the past, because the Five of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. That feeling of lack, that feeling like somebody's not good enough, or like regret. Also hide, like I do get that hiding vibe, and it's like it could be as a result of somebody cheating. It could feel like you cheated yourself, or like you cheated the connection. Some of you may have cut something off too soon, or somebody may have cut the connection off before it could really get off the ground. Somebody definitely could have cheated or stolen from you, stolen your joy even. And that could have caused you to feel like you were not good enough, or like your intuition is not as sharp as it could be because you trusted somebody and they turned around and did something that you didn't expect for them to do. Okay. Underneath that Five of Pentacles is the Ace of Wands. It's like you want to open up to somebody. And I feel like because that the Six of Pentacles is underneath there with the Lovers. So you want to open up to somebody. I think you can see a lot of yourself in somebody. Or again, you're just reflecting because that Lovers card is the mirror, right? You could just be reflecting on where you were versus who you are now. Or that's what you need to do because you want to open up to somebody, but you're afraid to because in the past you were hurt. More messages for Taurus, please. Bottom of the deck is Seven of Cups. Yeah, somebody's unsure if you want to do this. Again, Five of Swords. There's a lot of mental energy here. Swords. Okay, so that could be why you're trying to control the emotions, because you can't stop thinking about the past, something that has hurt you, or how you hurt yourself. You see this person cut themselves. Your intuition, maybe your intuition wasn't as sharp as you thought it was in the past, and as a result, you ended up hurting yourself. Maybe the person or the people in the past were just kind of like practice or play, and you thought that it was going to be something else. Like, you may have invested emotionally into somebody, and it turns out that they were not on the same wavelength as far as a relationship goes, as far as a friendship goes. They thought that it wasn't going to be as serious as it was. So that could have hurt you, or you could have hurt yourself. Some of you feel like you played yourself. I just heard that. Okay, bottom of the deck is the Seven of Cups. You're unsure if you can trust somebody else, and it's cups, so it's emotions. You're unsure if you want to give your emotions, your heart, to somebody else, because what if it's another empty cup? What if it's another cup that's not going to nourish the heart, the emotions? It's not going to reciprocate. It's not going to give you the same thing that you give it. All right, the Empress is underneath that, followed by the Eight of Swords. So you know your worth, Taurus. You know your worth. And I think you're just second guessing. Like your mind is bound by thoughts of the past, hurt of the past. It's like you know who you are. Because you know who you are, and because you know what you deserve, you're not going to make the same mistake. You can trust your intuition, especially because the Moon is here and the Nine of Pentacles is here. If you're somebody who's had to be independent and strong by yourself, you're somebody who now understands your worth and what you bring to the table. You're not going to make the same mistake. Even as I say that, the Four of Cups flies out. So it's like the universe is trying to hand you this cup, or somebody could be trying to apologize, and you refuse to look at it or them. Or somebody could be coming in like, hey, I'm really interested in you. Like, they want to open up to you, but you refuse to open up to them because you're still thinking about things of the past, things that have hurt you in the past. There's a lot of blue-gray here. Queen of Cups is at the bottom of the deck with the Ace of Pentacles and the Hanged Man. And the Nine of Cups and the High Priestess. There's somebody that you have wished and hoped for, or somebody that has been on your mind, somebody that you can't get off your mind, somebody that makes you feel like they will emotionally invest in you, but you're not trusting your intuition. You're not looking at it. You don't want to look at it. But this looks like this is a soulmate. All you have to do is choose to see. All you have to do is choose to look at your intuition, or look into your intuition. A lot of beautiful cards here. The Queen of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles. The Hanged Man does suggest stagnancy, so you're not making a choice. But then followed by that is the Nine of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Two of Cups. So a wish fulfillment, your intuition, and soulmate energy. Your intuition is telling you that somebody is the right person for you. You just have to choose to see it. Okay, what else can we tell Taurus? Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. You're not investing in this person. Okay, in the upright, the Seven of Pentacles talks about planting seeds. It talks about setting the stage, basically, like getting things ready, It came out in the reverse. Okay, so you're choosing not to invest in somebody, or somebody is really being stagnant, like you're taking your sweet time on choosing to begin something with somebody. Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck with the Knight of Cups. Somebody's been waiting for you to open up to them, but I think you feel conflicted. You're conflicted between your intuition. It's like a head over heart decision that you need to make to open up to somebody, and there's conflict happening between the head and the heart. More messages for Taurus, please. Ooh, what's that? Ah! Okay, hold on. There's more to be said about that Five of Wands because it just came out. Four of Pentacles. My goodness, Taurus. There's that Knight of Cups and the Five of Wands in the reverse. Okay, so it wants to come out in the reverse. Four of Pentacles does talk about holding on too tight, because this little mermaid here is sitting on her rock and she's brushing her hair. Like somebody's very comfortable. Somebody, I feel like it's you, Taurus. Somebody's very comfortable sitting back and really holding on to what you know, like what has happened, because that's real, right? Somebody feels like they don't have time to daydream about the possibilities with somebody else or something else, because you're more comfortable resting in truth, right? Because it's Pentacles. It's real. You've seen it. You've smelt it. You've touched it. You know it to be real. Okay, so somebody's very comfortable with holding on to what you know. Like, I don't really want to invest because I know when I did that in the past, things didn't come out the way that they were supposed to. The Knight of Cups and the Five of Wands now in the reverse. So coming out of this conflict, I think you really do want to open up to somebody. I think that somebody has shown you that they are emotionally available, and as a result, you are now considering with deep thought. Like, you're not so conflicted. You're not as conflicted as you were. You're really giving it deep thought, though, that you would be willing to open up to them. Some of you feel like you need more information, though, before you can do that. Like, you want to see how far they're willing to, like, how much are they going to open up to you? It's kind of like a tit for tat thing with the Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck and the Page of Wands. Okay, followed by the King of Wands. What's underneath that? Three of Pentacles, Death. Okay, so there's a transformation process happening with you, Taurus. Okay, you feel like you need more information. Some of you guys feel like you have all the information that you need. And this person does spark an interest. This person does spark an interest with you. You can see them possibly being somebody worth investing at least passionately into, and you can converse with them. All right, but honestly, hold on, guys. That fell, sorry. I don't know. I think some of you are being a little bit naive with two pages here. I think some of you guys are being just a little bit naive. Like, somebody doesn't really want to talk about emotions. It's like, we can talk about, facts. We can talk about the news. We can talk about anything that I can be 100% sure about, because the Page of Swords can be somebody who is spying or somebody who needs more information, but they feel like there's somebody who feels like they have all the answers already. They know right from wrong, but it's all in the head. It has nothing to do with the heart. And same with the Page of Wands. It's creativity. It's a spark. It's interest. Okay, so I think you are, or the person that you're dealing with deals in hard facts, or you guys have discussions about anything outside of emotions. You don't really want to talk about emotions. My daughter's coming in just a second. Honor, can you close the door, baby? Close the door. What else can you tell us? What else can we tell Taurus? The World. So the World would be a lot of different things. Let's sit and talk about the World for a second, because bottom of the deck is the Page of Pentacles. So now we have another page. Okay, at least this page, though, it's like it's an investment. It's like putting something in the bank. Somebody, I feel like you are starting to feel like you can invest something into somebody, because I think you know that this person is a soulmate. You're still tussling and fighting with your intuition, because you are trying to use your head. But when it comes to matters of the heart, the head has nothing to do with it. All right. The World can be travel, can be cycles coming to an end. It can be nourishing, because to me, I feel like this is a womb. There is an idea. There is a pentacle, right? Because the Page of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. Something has been implanted into the mind of either you or your person. And it's like, okay, now we can nourish, now we can begin to shape this thing, okay? It's a very fruitful connection that you have with somebody, or that you could have with somebody. The cycles of the past need to close though, because this Page of Pentacles, this seed wants to be implanted. This energy of you coming together with somebody is real, but you need to close the cycle of the past. Let go of past hurt, let go of past disappointment, so that you can nourish and plant what needs to be and what wants to be planted. More messages for Taurus, please. Bottom of the deck is the Ten of Pentacles. I don't know if these are supposed to be in reverse. Let's just see. The Emperor and the Ten of Cups. Do I put these in reverse? No. Okay, well, good. All right, Ten of Cups with the Emperor. So first, the Emperor. Let's talk about the Emperor. Taurus energy, but also Aries energy. Somebody who is very wise, grounded, but can be controlling, right? That fish can be controlling, but it's because of the wisdom, right? Knowing that you have history and that all your history is not the best. It's not the best memories. So using the wisdom that you have to take control of whatever you can. But some of you guys are doing this with in regards to love, in regards to your happiness, in regards to your soul and the heart. And you're basing the decision to control it off of the mind. You can't control the heart the mind can't control the heart. They're two separated. They're separate. Okay. The heart wants what it wants. What's funny is, okay, so you see her and you see him and you see him, and then you see this person watching. I feel like, Taurus, if this is not you watching, because that Emperor energy, then there's somebody watching you and waiting for you to open up to them. But it can also be that they are this person that you really are interested in, that you feel in your heart of hearts is your soulmate, is now entertaining other people. And because you aren't choosing to open up to them, you aren't choosing to close the cycle of the past, your past hurt, you now have to watch your person, your soulmate, entertain other people. Okay. And that's where your happiness is. I feel like this person makes you happy. I feel like this person is willing to open up and emotionally invest in you. Or this could be you, Taurus. They could be watching you. This person feels like you're a soulmate and they've been watching you entertain other people or just live your best life, and they feel like they should be the ones that make you happy. Bottom of the deck is the Ten of Pentacles, followed by the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Swords. So you could be dealing with another earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You could be dealing with a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Okay, so this Queen of Pentacles is very nurturing. She puts her all into a relationship, a situation. Okay, she invests in the home life. She invests in the family. Okay, I think there's been an exposure here that somebody is everything that you need, because we have the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. But somebody is controlling when they're going to say that they know this, or you're controlling. If it's not you, Taurus, flip it. Could be them. Somebody is controlling the emotions to the point of not wanting to open up. Like, you don't want to tell this person how you feel, or they don't want to tell you how they feel. Somebody doesn't want the other to know that they're everything that they need emotionally, and that they know they're the real deal. Some of y'all, I mean, it don't have to be you, Taurus. It could be your person. Somebody is used to being single or prefers to be single because you can do things on your own terms. And somebody has like an icebox. That Omarion song, Icebox. Somebody's got an icebox where your heart used to be. Okay, more messages for Taurus, please. Thank you. Bottom of the deck is the Tower. The Devil. Whew, trapped. Sometimes I feel like This devil card is different, okay? And it's really messed up because as you see, it's a mermaid. She needs water. And so it's like whoever trapped her, put her just close enough to the edge to keep her alive. Like it's enough, she's trapped, so she's not in her natural element. But it's not even that. It's like thoughts of somebody consume your mind, or thinking about past energy consumes you, and it's toxic. And it's like, I feel like some of you guys are so thirsty for love, and you are so ready to be loved by somebody that can reciprocate the same type of love you give to them, but you're trapped. You're trapped by past energy. Like you're bound by whatever has happened to you in the past. Some of you may feel like you're ready to give up, and others of you are like, I'm still fighting for this thing. I'm still fighting for a relationship that you're in. You're still fighting for love that could possibly come to you. But some of you are on the brink of giving up. The devil would be Capricorn energy. And it's only Capricorn energy because another name for the devil is Satan. And Satan and Saturn, okay? Saturn is the teacher of hard lessons. So it's like it's had to be a hard, I feel like for some of you guys, love and relationships, period. Relationships with friends, family, period, have been a hard lesson for you. Okay, so the bottom of the deck is the Tower with the Nine of Wands. Yeah, somebody's ready to give up. Maybe you should give up. Maybe you should give up on the idea of how things are going to be. Trust that the universe, like, right, let it all come crumbling down. Let your walls come crumbling down. Let your idea of how relationships are going to be based on things that have happened in the past, let it all come crumbling down. Start from ground zero. Maybe even try that with this person that is interested in you or that you're interested in. Remove the ideas, release the ideas and the energy that this person is the same as the past people, and they can get a clean slate, okay? You can only, and I think I said this to Virgo, you can only control your emotions and what you do. What other people choose to do is their karma. Don't hold on to what somebody else did. If somebody else cheated on you, lied, stole, whatever they did to you, that's not your karma to clear. If you invested your emotions, and you were honest with yourself, honest with your emotions, honest with your intentions, the bad shit that happened is not your karma. It hurts because you feel like you can't trust your intuition, but that's not yours. Okay. And you carrying that is not allowing that person to get the karma that they deserve. Let them carry that karma. Let go. Let the Tower come following down. Bring the walls down. Okay, let them put all that energy that they put on you back on them so that you can have a fresh start with somebody or something that is ready for you to have a fresh start with it. Final message for Taurus, please. Bottom of the deck is Temperance, Sagittarius energy. Okay, trying to balance some things out. Let's see what these cards are that came out. The Nine of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. Some of you guys are ready to take action. So for the people that are in a relationship, you're ready to be single. Like somebody is ready to cut something off and just go in pursuit of your own happiness, away from somebody. Others of you guys are ready to date. It's like you're emerging. After you take a look at your emotions, after you reconcile with yourself, like really sit down with yourself and reconcile the emotions that you've suppressed, then you're ready to start dating. It's like you're ready to take action. And this is all going to be happening after a hermit period. Yeah. And there's your energy, the Hierophant. So after you really take a close look at yourself with that reflecting, right, and contemplation, then you get really clear about your emotions. You get really clear about what you want with a relationship, what you're not going to accept, what you will accept. And from there, you'll take action. But in the meantime, I feel like there's definitely this control over your emotions. You're allowing your thoughts to control your heart, or at least your actions. But that's not going to last forever. You're getting clear because you're doing the reflecting and the contemplation that is needed for you to cleanse yourself of past trauma. Okay, so I hope this was helpful, Taurus. If it was, please give me a thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.